Namaste, dear friends and seekers in the divine. Today's topic of sharing and discussion is the concept based on Gaudapada's Karika, who was Gaudapada was the guru of Adi Shankaracharya back in the 8th century AD. The concept is the concept of Ajatvad, or the concept of non causality. It is a very Advaitic, non dualistic concept. So, the topic is Ajatvad and absolute happiness. So, the various concepts that work around Ajatavad, which is the pinnacle of the thought process, where the mind becomes thinner and thinner and leads into the Ajatavad concept. Because individuals who consider themselves as the doer, as the body mind, cannot conceive of this unmanifested aspect of Ajatavad. So there are other concepts that were taught by sage Raman Maharshi. And he said, for those who are very much involved in the world, the material world, he advocated the concept of Shrishti Drishtivad, which is the theory of gradual creation. So the theory of gradual creation is conceived around the concept of the world being created, after which the I is formed, the individual is formed based on the creation, and that I then conceives itself as the individual body mind. And this concept is based on the fact that the objective reality of this world is surrounded by the laws of cause and effect. And that then subsequently leads on to the cycle of birth and death, as we had discussed in the previous. So this is the first concept of Shrishti Drishtivad. When the mind becomes a little more purified and one-pointed, the individual body-mind can then conceive of the next theory, which is Drishti Shrishtivad, which is the concept of simultaneous creation. The theory of simultaneous creation, which is Drishti Shrishtivad, is that the appearance of this world, the material world, is created as soon as the I is born, the I arises. So there is a simultaneous appearance of this world. And when the I is not there, the creation does not appear. Sage Raman Maharshi advocated for aspirants and seekers who are really, really keen to grow on the path, he said that it is best to try and treat this world at this point in time as unreal. Conceive the concept of this creation, this world, as unreal in the mind. So what happens is, when that concept that it is unreal is created in the mind, the attachment to this world slowly drops away. And when that attachment to the world slowly drops away, the mind becomes more and more focused and one-pointed. Because the more the attachment, the more the desires, the more the desires, the more the greed. So that's what is the concept of Drishti Shrishtivad. When the mind becomes more and more focused and one-pointed and thinned out to an extent where the mind can conceive of unmanifested aspects and the subtlety of concepts. Raman Maharshi said that there is only that concept of Ajatavad. Ajatavad is the theory of non-causality. It's a very non-dualistic, Advaitic concept. So Ajatavad does not deny the creative process. It only denies the creation. There never was any creation, there never was any destruction. It does not deny the material world as such. The Jnani, the realized soul, the person who is in pure awareness, consciously aware, sees this world as real, not from the standpoint from a person who is unaware. The person who is unaware sees this world as real from the perception of an assemblage or accumulation of the material world and consciousness, the elements and consciousness, the accumulation and assemblage of matter and energy. That's how the unaware person sees it and thinks that it's real. But the sage, the Jnani, the person who is aware in pure consciousness, sees this not as an assemblage of energy and matter, but as an uncaused appearance in the self. And also not separate from the self. It's an uncaused appearance in the self and inseparable from the self. It's a very deep concept. So when that awareness and that clarity of vision is absolutely clear, and that understanding is as it should be, because you already are that, this concept drops away, because then the awareness sees this entire material world as an uncaused appearance in the self, and inseparable, and also inseparable from the self, not as an assemblage of energy and matter. That is the concept of Ajatavad. So with that concept, and if the understanding becomes deeper and deeper and deeper, the I drops away, and automatically the mind goes inwards, because the mind has to be used. Until such time that the individuality is there, the mind has to be used. And that diving deep into and plunging into the very source, when that is done, this concept of Ajatavad does not remain as a concept. Truth is revealed, because you are truth itself. You are absolute happiness yourself, not this assemblage of matter and energy which drops away. This concept is very useful as a growth pattern from Shrishti Dhrishtivad to Dhrishti Shrishtivad up to the concept of Ajatavad. Spiritual aspirants who are really keen, as advocated by Raman Maharshi, have to see this world as unreal to try and thin out the mind, so that one becomes detached from this material world. Only then can the mind become thinner and thinner and thinner and become one-pointed, where the swing of the pendulum of the eye is reduced. Let each aspirant, each seeker, try and focus the mind to be able to conceive this concept and utilize that to go beyond that concept of Ajatavad. Because you are that. I am that. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.